Hello guys, welcome to the first video session of our series of videos that I'm going to show you how to create a Selenium Ruby framework, test automation framework from scratch, which helps everyone to learn how to develop a basic Selenium test automation framework. So to do that, first of all, we have to do a kickstart and see and configure our environment to work on Selenium Ruby scripting. So let's first install Ruby in your machine. So to install Ruby, you have to go to rubyinstaller.org, downloads, and download the latest Ruby installer with the dev kit. So I have downloaded 64-bit installer, and once you click on this, it will download you the Windows installer. So once you download the Windows installer, it will start installing. And once installed, you have to install Ruby Mine IDEs. Because I am using Ruby Mine IDE, you can install any other IDE that you like. So to install Ruby Mine IDE, you have to go to JetBrains Ruby Mine site and download the IDE. You have a 30-day trial version, but any other open source IDEs, if you prefer, you can install and it will work. So first of all, you have to open up Ruby Mine, create a new project. I have created a project called Selenium_framework because I am going to develop my framework on this project. So I have created my first script, a Ruby file. So to create a new Ruby file, you have to go to your project, then click new and click on Ruby file class, so that it will open up. Alright, so it will create, and you can name the file that you want. So I have named it as my first script.rb. The RB is the Ruby file extension. So what I have to do next is I had to install Selenium-Webdriver module, the Ruby gem file, in my machine. So what I have to do is I have to go and actually go to the site rubygems.org, gems Selenium WebDriver version. I'm going to install 3.141, 3.141.0, the latest one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, the install command for the Ruby gem, and I'm going to go to my command prompt and just simply paste it, hit enter. So mine is already installed, so it will say it has been successfully installed. So once installed, then you can start your scripting. So I have successfully installed Selenium WebDriver 3.141.0 already in my machine. But if you are doing a clean install, you will see certain commands will go on and it will get successfully installed. Now you have Selenium support to script your test case. So I have an example test case which I have written. So in here I have to first use the Selenium WebDriver library. So I have to type require. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste this one, require, and I'm going to paste it here. So that means I am using the Selenium WebDriver library. Then after that I have to specify Chrome. I have to instantiate the Chrome browser because I am going to open up, run my execute my script in Chrome driver. So that is also done. So next one is I have to navigate to the site. So I'm navigating to google.lk. I may have to do some modification because the UI has changed in Google, but now it navigates driver.navigate to, it navigates to Google site, google.lk site. So next one is I have to type Selenium in my input box. Right, so then what I have to do is I have to click the search button. So I have assigning driver find element name btnk. Right, so the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the link and there you go, Selenium web browser. Of course, I'm going to go to the Selenium HQ site, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get the message. So I'm going to get the driver title and I'm going to print it. Puts is the similar to system.out.println in Java. So we'll put that one also and save the script. Now it's time to execute this. So to run this script, have to go to the script, click on right click, run my first script, so that it will start executing. You see the Google Chrome comes up and it will start executing. But I may have to do some changes because they have recently changed the UI of the Google search page. So that means it won't identify this list B. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to my site google.lk, and I have to capture this, inspect this element, and it has changed a bit. So it is now name equals Q, so I have to go by name equals Q. So name is Q. Right, now let's see whether it's working fine. Browser comes up, goes to google.lk, say let's see whether it types Selenium. There you go. It goes to the Selenium site, it goes to the search results, but it cannot identify the web browser automation because they have done some little bit of changes. So I have to identify this by XPath. What I'll do is I'll go to my site and type Selenium, and I will capture the XPath of this, inspect, and here we are. Let's just, for the ease, let's copy the XPath, and we have to have it here. That there we are. I put the XPath. Now let's run and see. So let's execute and see whether our script is working fine. If not, we may have to do certain changes. Let's see. So this is our first kickstart. So all of us are learning. It types Selenium, right? Then it goes to the site. There we go. Oh, it types Selenium web browsers. So the title also it types. So we have done our first script execution through Ruby Selenium. Hope you like this video. Stay tuned for the next video session, where we are going to demonstrate creating page object model in Ruby Selenium. Thanks guys for watching this video. If you like this video, please put a like in the LinkedIn post.